So now I am a lumen. Does that mean I can learn lumen stuff? Yes, here we go. Sense magic, resist magic, and wield magic. So I want to put things into faith, law, and lumen. Start with sense magic. At the height of the Novan Empire, all the major dukes and duchesses were lumens, and they conquered their enemies with beams of light and summoned terrible monsters. Summoned monsters, I was right the first time. These monsters eventually broke loose, killing their captors and destroying the old capital and Cathra Lake. The resulting chaos shook the empire. 200 years ago, a great force of darkness covered Nova, threatening to wipe out all life in the domain. It took the self-sacrifice of the Queen and her complement of lumens to defeat that doom. Only the Duke of Ursel refused to join in the defence and therefore survived. Which is why the Duchess of Ursel is still around, I guess. You close your eyes and learn to feel magic inside you. I think maybe I should actually keep putting more into that. The royal budget. Accounting success is the first time I've done this, so I can actually do something here. Based on the records and notes of current expenditures, if you maintain the current rate of tax, you'll still have 9,996 gold lassie and 8 silver lassie available for special projects. Awesome. Seeing as though I nearly gave away 8,000 of it, I think that was a good decision. Can't imagine any reason you would need to spend so much. You could afford to lower taxes. Any little trade disruption shouldn't need more than a few hundred lassie to sort out, at least temporarily. Lower the taxes. People will love me. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little. As you wish. There we go. What's my mood? Let's get rid of some angry. I feel like angry won't help the magic stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put more in resist and wield, and I'm gonna try and get these up high pretty quick. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. You've learned to summon a small glowing light which you can then move around independently. Ah, sweet, I wish I could do that really. That'd be awesome. You're requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. Oh, this was the guy who was possessed by demons, or so he said. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty. Wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again. Sense magic failed. I don't have enough. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? I tried to execute him, and I think I've imprisoned him too. So what happens if I pardon him? I'm very sorry for your loss. The monsters are responsible, not you. Don't blame yourself. I'm not saying this is necessarily the best thing to do, but I'm curious as to what actually happens. The priestesses of the royal grove will take care of purifying you. Bless you, your majesty. Because yeah, I know that before the demons came back and made him kill loads of people. So, what's good for... I forget what's good for actually doing magic stuff. Well, it actually gives me the bonus to that. Never mind. So I want sense magic and resist magic. You practice using small amounts of magic and then feeling that power outside of yourself. You learn to consciously project a magic field through your thoughts, blocking outside magic from touching your mind, but only when you have the energy to consciously resist. That seems like a really good thing to get better at. You gain innate resistance to light and dark. You can now see in the blackest caves or stare into the sun without going blind. My lady, there's a letter for you. Who sent this? It isn't signed. It appears to be a poem, describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. What? With a squid? That's hilarious! I don't know what that is. It's actually pretty funny. Just then, an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your tower bedroom, tugging the paper out of your hands and off into the sky. You stick your head out of the window to discover the poem caught and fluttering under the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. I'm not going to climb out and grab it. I have nothing into climbing. It's whatever's on there. What's the worst that can happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you? It's better than breaking your neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. There we go, that seems like a good idea to me. I forget again. She's happy now. Conversation athletics. Not helpful to me at the moment. Wield magic. And then it'll be sense magic again, won't it? Your mentor summons up magical energies to strike the nearby ground so that you can learn to sense someone else's spells in use. You close your eyes and call out when you detect your mentor casting a silent spell beside you. You learn how to cast rays of white light which can banish shadows and blind your opponents. You learn to create tiny discs of solid light which can fly through the air and cut into targets. I've just thought, before I was killed by chocolate, wasn't I? Is that going to happen again? Maybe I should learn about the trade thing, because I know that that was a thing that happened. That you could know about the trade and know that the people that sent it to you didn't make chocolates or something like that. So maybe that's a smart idea? Someone died. I didn't read it properly because I was thinking. It's not really a surprise, he was old. Adair will not reach his 15th birthday in time. Duchess Lilla has petitioned the boy left in her care, but then should have 2 neighbouring duchies, which is generally forbidden. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requested we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. I've sent him to my uncle before. I've sent him to his grandfather before, where I don't think he was very happy. I don't think it's a good idea to leave him with Aris. Is it a good idea to marry him, though? I'm gonna choose it because I haven't seen what happens, so let's just marry him. Okay, I'll marry him. You're very just like, whatever, it's just my future. At least that way I won't get stuck with an old man. Well, I guess that's true. You can't actually marry him until he's old enough, but he'll be brought here to live as your companion. So you have a friend. That's nice. So it's not cheerful. Will lonely do it? Oh, she's still... That's not the one. Oh, yes, I have got some in trade. So I'm going to put more in trade. What's the outfit I've got? Magical Girl. Wow, that's the one that's on the picture on the front, isn't it? Let's keep that on so that I've got more lumen. And I'm going to put some more into trade in the hopes that if the chocolate thing comes up again, I will... Oh, not the wrong one. I will know what is going on. And might not die. And resist magic. Because I feel that's important. The second most important seaport in the domain is Ursulia on the Theku Bay. Ursul is the only duchy with no access to the Kavala River. They send their goods south to you by ship. Over 100 years ago, a canal was constructed through eastern Lilla so that ore from Elath could be safely transported past the rapids of the upper Kavala River. The Duchy of Lilla financed the canal's construction and still receives a toll for every boat which passes through. You learn to consciously project a magical shield around your body, blocking intrusion, a powerful technique, but you can't keep it up for long. So you need to keep learning. There's a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalise you in word and song. Was it you who wrote that poem about me? I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. I wonder if she also writes naughty poetry. There you go. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. I think I accepted her before and nothing actually happened, so why not? Something different may happen this time. I hope she doesn't kill me, but... Minus cheerful? Will that help? Nope, she's still really happy. I forget what it is that I need, but let's put some more in trade, just in case, and wield magic. The rise of annual fairs helps draw craftspeople and performers to different locations around the domain at different times of the year, ensuring wide access to a variety of goods and merchants. However, this also diminishes the power of the capital and the guild masters. Disruption of sea trade would be disastrous. The Navy keeps regular patrols against pirates, and a lookout is always maintained at Shepherd's Point to warn of enemy approaches. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics or enrages wild animals in the area. Oh, just animals, not necessarily wild ones. You learn to create a blade of solid light, which you can wield like a sword to slice through flesh and stone alike. However, I can't fight at all, so that's not helping. How is Adair settling into life at the castle? Settling in. Is he here already? I found him in the garden trying to catch frogs. I think he's still afraid of me. Animal handling. Did you not catch any of the frogs, is that why? I'm sure you'll work things out. Oh, maybe I should go and talk to him. Hello. Hi, Adair. Hi, Elodie. How are you doing? Okay, I guess. It's really quiet here. How come you don't have any more brothers or sisters? I don't know. Mum, Arise said it's a noble's duty to have a big family. Well, not everyone agrees with her. Sorry. Should I kiss you now? What? Yeah, that's gross. I don't want to. Oh, let's not. Sorry, you're a little bit young. You can grow up. This must be even more strange for him than it is for you. He's lost a parent too, and now everyone else is making decisions about his life, including you. If you'd like, you can come to some of my classes, or meet with the tutors that I'm not using that week. I mean, it's important for you to learn too, right? You're going to be a duke and king consort like my father. Okay. You don't sound too happy about that. So, classes, I just wanted to catch frogs. I think I have enough trade, but I don't know if it was production, maybe? No, I'm second guessing myself, so I'm going to put some more in production too. And it'll be sense magic again, going round. You learn that gold and other precious minerals are mined in the mountains of Elath. You learn that wool from Hellas travels north to cotton-growing mead, where quality cloth is created and dyed. You learn to detect ongoing enchantments, such as blessed weapons that can do magical damage. You learn to tell the difference between different kinds of magical signatures, so you can tell roughly what a spell you detect is meant to achieve. Oh, logistics and trade failed. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. How's that logistics and trade? A falling star. Pretty. I still failed divination. Oh my god. What can I do now? What mood are you in? How about this? Still cheerful. That's not... it's not doing any minuses in the ones that I'm trying to do, so that's fair enough. I don't really... Doesn't really matter, does it? Resist magic. You learn that sand from Marie travels north to Caloris, where it's crafted into glass. Don't they have any of their own sand, like, anywhere? It's a bit odd. You learn that the forests in Ursul are regularly harvested for timber, but the trees in Kigal are left to grow, because their shade grow the smaller trees whose seeds produce coffee and chocolate. Oh, nice. You gain increased resistance against heat and cold... Wait, chocolate... You gain increased resistance against heat and cold, becoming comfortable in different weather and environments, and able to sip hot soup without burning your tongue. That's helpful. I always burn my tongue on hot drinks and hot soup. It's terrible. I have to wait until it's almost cold, like hot drinks, just so that I can drink it. It's ridiculous. You learn how quickly flare magical shields around you. You learn how to quickly flare magical shields around you to deflect an incoming attack. This uses much less energy than a constant shield, but requires good timing to be effective. Also helpful. Probably need that. I have unpleasant news to report. Talaris, the Duke of Sedna, has instituted high tariffs and trade restrictions at the Elath border. That doesn't sound good. Business is disrupted and there are growing shortages of supplies. Economic success. You have a large amount of discretionary funds remaining in the treasury. You can easily handle the situation. Send emergency aid. Then the royal treasury will pay to keep the people fed. Very well. Because we can. Cheerful. Minus. Because why not? This makes you sad. I think we might have enough trade and production now to survive the chocolate. So... Definitely some wield magic. I haven't done any reflexes for a while. which is possibly helpful if I'm in a magical battle, which will probably end up turning up. You learn that an enclave of druids gather herbs from Merva and Mazumba, wine from Hellas, and honey from mead in order to make the most valuable medical elixirs. You learn about the secret combination of metals that... I didn't change it, did I? I changed the wrong one. You learn about the secret combination of metals that must be carefully heated and to work to create wood steel for top quality swordsmithing. Oh my god, my voice! Or my mouth, it's not working properly. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. Right, yeah, I changed the wrong one. My lady, there are letters for you. Another letter from Bryony. Why does she keep writing to me? We're never even friends. She's bored. Gwenelle's party! I'm not going, because if I do, I die. I'd better stay here. Yeah, you do that. Here we go. Classes. Let's get this right this time. Wield magic. Maybe some more faith? Divination? Possibly? I'm really bad at divination. I keep missing all of the signs. It would be nice to see some of these signs. You learn to direct a beam of searing light through the end of a staff, burning whatever you point at. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics, confuses, or enrages other people around you. Not just animals now. I just realised, has my dad even noticed that I'm learning lumen magic? Like, I'm walking around dressed up like a magical girl. And he hasn't even commented on the fact that I'm doing the thing that he didn't want me to do, and that I broke into the treasury, or, well, talked my way in to steal it back. And he hasn't noticed? Never mind. You learn about signs which sometimes appear in grounds or leaves at the bottom of a cup. You study the interpretation of dreams, with warnings that dreams are easily forgotten, misremembered, or warped by thoughts and desires rather than true vision. You study the stars and learn about the omens they hold, with warnings that the stars are seen by all and their portents may not be meant for you. All my friends are at Gwenelle's party and I don't get to go. Sent Gwenelle a letter that I couldn't come, but it was her mother, the Countess, who replied. I think she's insulted that I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. Yeah, she's upset. I just realised I haven't saved in a while, so I'm gonna... save. Excuse me. I can always cut that out. There we go. Just in case I die now, because that would be annoying. Okay, so what does this bonus to? Conversation medicine. Oh, I actually get a penalty to faith, which isn't what I wanted. But still, it's quite high because, you know, I've got quite high in it. Sense magic is the one I want to do now. So sense magic and meditation. You expand your magical perceptions to give you some idea where a detected spell was cast from, and how long ago. You learn to detect the latent power that signifies a lumen even when he or she is not actively working magic. That seems like it would be really handy. You learn to visualise the space around you so that you can see the whole room with your eyes closed. You discover that if you put yourself in the right frame of mind, your entire body begins to glow faintly. Oh, so if it gets dark, she can be like a glow stick. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lilla, has declared civil war. What? Apparently, she feels that you are a weak leader, unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who's against me? A number of minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kigal. The Duchess of Sudbury is with Lilla. But Gwenelle's my friend. Sudbury is completely surrounded by rebel duchies. She may not have a choice. The situation in Hellas and Marie is less clear. There are ways to increase the number of soldiers you have available. You could offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. Does not sound like a good idea, not doing it. Don't think criminals will make trustworthy soldiers. Very well. Forces are in motion, but they will take time to reach their peak. So hopefully other people will just handle that for me. And I can talk to you again, because now I know more lumen stuff. Oh, I wondered where that noise came from. It was in the headphones. I thought it was like a phone or something in my room, and I was like, I don't have my phone in here. There's something I don't understand. What is it? Magical powers are connected to lumen crystals, right? That's correct. But I can make myself glow by concentrating the right way, and it doesn't feel like it uses the crystal at all. Let me see. You concentrate and your skin begins to glimmer. You're right, it's not proper magic, it's something else. Is that bad? She holds her hands above your shoulders, moving slowly down along your arms. I sense no danger. Ignore it. It's a distraction. I think I should keep pushing. What is this? Why am I glowing? There are a million magical secrets I don't know, but I'm trying to learn. This one affects me personally. I need to know what's causing it. Very well. If I had to guess, I suspect it has something to do with your mother's powers. She was already a lumen when she bore you. Some small trickle of that energy may have passed into you. So the daughter of an active lumen might have strange powers. That's hardly a power. It's a quirk. It's not worth wasting time on.